Alright guys, this is 2012 Kawasaki Voyager. Got right at about 27,000 miles. 26 some change, 27,000. I haven't had it that long. Purchased it. I've got another Voyager. So this is a second Voyager for me. I don't need both of them. So this one might be the one that I try to sell. My other one is presently in the shop, and hoping that everything's going to be okay with it. This is one of the reasons I bought this one, is because mine was in the shop. Mine's getting a lot of miles on it. I got 80,000 miles on my other bike. This one, like I said, is 27,000, 26 change. So we got the, this is mostly stuff that I've done to it, probably in the past 2 or 3 days. Got a new rear light bar. We'll turn it on in a minute. We'll see what it looks like. Bag lights. Put some bag lights in. I've got some exhaust if you want them. We can work some kind of number out on top of the price of the bike, or we'll work something out in a deal. These have blued a little bit. So might be something that I got some Cobra 4s is what I have just laying around, so might be something to think about. This bike hasn't been ivanized. That's pretty much the reason I hadn't put the aftermarket pipes on it. Got some new chrome inserts there for the foot pegs. Still got your stock air filter, air kit, factory settings. Did add some dually, or Trident is actually what those are. Those are Trident dually pegs, highway pegs. That's Kuryakin stuff. The clamp is truly Kuryakin. No Chinese stuff. That's the only way to go with clamps. You got to do the Kuryakin, and you get those Tridents. I did add a USB and voltmeter right there. Did add a GPS. That'll go with the bike. That's a 55 Garmin right there. I would recommend anybody that really wanted to use the Garmin 66 is really the way to go. Garmin 66 with Alexa. Great GPS unit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we did. Headlight. Put a new headlight on. So you got an LED headlight. There is a chance I may go ahead and change out the 4.5s, but I haven't gotten the parts yet. Haven't ordered them. I did order a radio faceplate. I do have another radio that I may put in. I haven't decided yet. Just for Bluetooth capabilities. I think that's pretty much the add-ons that we did. It's a good looking bike. Bags are really clean. I will show you the trunk, but I got a lot of stuff in the trunk. Got some McDonald's in there, chicken nuggets. So I do have some heated grips here. I may put them on, I may not. I have another USB. I don't know that I'll put that on. We did change the spark plug, so these are the old plugs that came out of the bike right here, these NGKs. But it's a pretty clean looking trunk. I even gave you an AMSOIL sticker. I mean, that's worth $50 right there. What you talking about? So the other bag, changed the oil recently. So that was the, that's the oil filter that we put in. Those bag lights is a quick, easy disconnect right here. So if you ever need to take the bags off, you just simply unscrew this, pull them apart, pull the bag off. Easy. Alright, so let's look at this headlight. I think that's pretty much it. The headlight's one of the plus. You do need a new antenna though. The headlight is one of the things that I really like about the bike. There's a reason I bought this headlight. Try to let you see it here. Make sure we got this thing on. So we're on. It's got that startup about it that's really pretty cool. So that's that. Let's crank it up. And there you go. Now the battery light is staying on. It's still doing okay for now, but there's no doubt here in a while you will need a battery. That's a sign of a battery on its way to its demise. So 26,250. I was about 1,000 miles off. So it's actually 26,2. I was thinking we were closer to 27,000. So there's your Garmin 55. It's a good feature, good GPS, but the only problem with this one is it's no Bluetooth. So it's pretty much a visual aid. That's about it. But if you were to upgrade to the 66, it would actually come through Bluetooth speakers, through your Bluetooth radio. And that's kind of why I'm thinking about getting the Bluetooth radio. So you've got a voltmeter here, so we're reading 14.4. Right now, 14.4. So that's about what you're supposed to be reading. Not high, not low. Anywhere 13.8. I think that battery's a little low, so it's kind of pulling a little bit more. But 13.8 is kind of at idle, I think, where you want to be. The bag lights, you know, we can kind of probably look at them. And this rear light. Okay, used to be these were amber, right? They wouldn't light up. This is now a running light, both of them. And it's a turn signal. And your bag lights as well, you got bag lights. Now the good thing about these bag lights is when I press the brake or you press the brake, they're going to flash. You can change that if you don't like that feature. That's what I've got on my other bike, and I've always found that people really stay a little bit more behind me with that feature. So we did do a coolant change. I don't know if I told you that, but the coolant just got changed as well. It's got AMSOIL radiator fluid in it now, radiator coolant, heavy duty AMSOIL actually. So you're good. Probably 8 years, I think is what the time is of that. 1,000,000 miles, 8 years. But he runs really good. All the gauges are working. Nothing crazy on the dash. No problems that I know of. I've put about 200 miles probably on it, and it's run pretty good. Ever since I did the spark plugs. Really running good. But the guy that had it before me, he just never rode it. Bought it thinking that the wife and him would get on the Blue Ridge Parkway because he was right there at it. Maybe they did it a couple times, but that was about it. So it's been sitting around lots. And that's pretty much why those plugs were fouled out, nothing else. Rust, none. There's no rust on here, which is really hard to believe, but typically on these bars, you can maybe see something down here. There's just no rust, nothing along the there, just rust, no rust. Just a really clean bike. Clean bike. Now let's talk paint, if there's any imperfections. There are a couple things that I have noticed. This spot right here, I think that's bird. I mean, not bird, but bug maybe. And I think that'll rub out, but I haven't really put a lot of extra effort into that. Nothing really here. I haven't noticed anything. It's mostly bugs, if you see anything there. Right here is a spot. I don't know if you can pick that up. There's a spot right there that is paint. And if you look really good here, I think somebody smacked it with their boot or something getting on the bike right there. It did have some other parts that were kind of rough, shoe markings, but we rubbed those out. That came out without too much trouble. I think that is pretty much it. Oh, one more thing, guys. There is one little spot right here. If you look real close, you'll see something right along in there. And guess who did that? I did. Putting this light on, I did that right there. So that is totally my fault. I think that's the only spots that, whoop, I remember. Hold on, gas tank. If you look right up here, right in this area, you might see a little couple of spots there. That is all. The rest of it's pretty good. Nothing else. All right, so if you're interested in the bike, just give me an email, give me a call, whatever. We'll set something up, a messenger, whatever. We'll talk about it. You know, I don't know. I mean, this is a good bike. I'm gonna be honest. It's a good bike. The color, really, whenever I put it up for sale to begin with, I thought, man, that color just sucks. That is a terrible color. But you know what? You throw enough chrome on this thing, that color starts to pull out, and might work out. Got one more thing if you were interested. You know, we talked about the Cobra pipes. I also have a 19-inch front wheel. Probably about $500, I'd imagine, is what it would cost if you wanted that. It's already put together and machined down to fit this bike. If you were interested, really change the look of these bikes if you throw a 19-inch on it. But it's a Harley Davidson Enforcer wheel. There's a couple of people that have done it. So that's it. I mean, I've talked a lot, huh? So that's the bike. What you see is what you get. If you're interested, again, just messenger me. I can't say messenger. Say messenger me, or call me, or send me an email, or whatever. We might work something out. All right, have a great day, y'all. MEtricoil.com.